friends, welcome to a Sunnyside Design video. I am Michelle.
I am Steph, and it is time for a new wreath for summer.
The supplies you'll need for this summer wreath for your front door are a 14-inch metal floral hoop, a pool noodle, packaging tape, some wired ribbon, floral wire, fishing line, and then some embellishments such as flip-flops and swim goggles. Last summer we made this pool noodle summer wreath for Steph's front door. However, after a few weeks it began to lose its shape. It was no longer looking nice and round, but was a saggy oblong wreath. In fact, it looked pretty sad. And so we wanted to give it some structure so that it could hold up to the heat of summer. And we'd like to share with you today what we did to make that work. As we were looking for solutions, we saw small hula hoops at the dollar store and thought that would fix our saggy wreath. Overall, it did give it structure to hold its shape, but it was too big and we had to piece together two pool noodles, which meant that we had two areas of packaging tape that we were trying to conceal. So we went back to the drawing board and we came up with this idea. As it happens, a 14-inch metal floral hoop is the perfect size for the length of a pool noodle. So there we had it. We had stability for our pool noodle wreath. So the first thing you'll need to do is to cut a slit the length of the pool noodle, just cutting to the center of the noodle. Next, you will slide the pool noodle over the edge of the metal hoop in that slit area and bring your two ends together. Then you'll want to twist the cut edge towards the back so you will not see that cut edge showing on the wreath. As the ends of the pool noodle are pulled together, you'll find that you'll need to cut a little bit of an angle cut, about a ½ inch off of each end towards the center of the wreath. You can use a utility knife for this, or you can use scissors. I found the scissors to be a lot easier for this part, and this will ensure that it will fit nicely together. And then you can just secure the two pieces together with a strip of packing tape. You may find that that is easier to do if you get a second set of hands to help you with that. Now we want to conceal that packaging tape. So what I did is I took a strip of ribbon and I wrapped it around the seam and glued that. And by doing this and putting an extra piece of ribbon on it, I was able to create a tail for the bow that I'm going to attach to the ribbon, plus I was able to conceal the tape. If you're enjoying this summer wreath for your front porch, give us a thumbs up, like it, subscribe to our channel, and share it with a friend if you know someone who would enjoy this. Now, personally, I think the easiest way to make a bow for this summer wreath is to make a 6-looped bow and secure it with wire. And I will put a link in the video for a tutorial on how to make a bow. However, let me tell you that Steph already had this fun nautical wired ribbon on hand. But the problem was it was already cut into lengths that ranged from 15 inches to 24 inches. And clearly none of them were long enough to make the bow. So instead, I took the cut lengths of ribbon and I glued each one together to form a loop. I then made a little pleat in each ribbon and secured it with some glue, and then I layered each of the loops together, securing them with glue. And then finally, to conceal the edges of each of these loops, I took another piece of the ribbon and I glued it on the back side in the center, wrapped it around, and secured it again with glue. This gave me a nice bow for my wreath, and I was able to just attach that with glue. After I had the bow glued onto the wreath, I decided that probably in the hot sun, this hot glue was really not going to hold the bow to the pool noodle, and so I decided to stitch it to the wreath with some fishing line. So I just used a long needle and ran the fishing line through the loops and into the pool noodle to make sure that it was totally secure to the wreath. Certainly embellishing this summer wreath is the fun part. A quick trip to the dollar store will provide you with lots of ideas for embellishing your pool noodle wreath. So we chose some swim goggles and some small flip-flops to embellish ours. Now these are easily attached by threading a long length of fishing line through a large needle. And first I pierced the end of the flip-flop with the needle and pulled the fishing line through. Then I inserted the needle through the pool noodle under the ribbon and secured it on the back side. You may find that you'll need a pair of needle nose pliers to push that needle through the pool noodle. I also found that it was helpful in pulling the needle through onto the back side as well. You'll repeat the same process to attach the second flip-flop. Now to attach the goggles, I looped the fishing line through the plastic slide on the goggles, and then I threaded the fishing line through the needle and attached it through the pool noodle just like I did for the flip-flops. One last step is creating a loop for hanging the wreath on your front door. To form a loop, I threaded a piece of wire through the ribbon on the back side, creating a loop for hanging. Now you can place your playful summer wreath on your front door and enjoy it all summer long.
Isn't this a fun wreath? It's pretty simple, inexpensive, and I just think it's so much fun.
If you love this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel and share it to your friends.
Yeah.
If you've got someone who might think this is fun, we'd love to have you share
And
it.
you can make them together. Just have a fun girls' night or man's night. I don't know, you may like them if you're a man. Make them, have fun, have a little party.
All right, and follow us on social media. The links are below, and I've also included that extra link in the description for how to make a bow with wire. And as always here at Sunnyside Design, we hope to bring your home to the sunny side of the street.